Good morning. There's my breakfast. Welcome to Vlogmas day 6. I've been up for a while, had my first cup of tea, been knitting away on Cameron's socks, and I'm just going to have a bit of breakfast. This one is just butter, toast and butter, and this one has this delicious peach honey on it, along with some butter. And it really does taste like peach. It's really good. Anyway, I will talk to you in a bit. It is cold and windy out here again today. You can see the seed tray on the feeder is just blowing away, and I was worried about the birds and wondering if they'd be able to feed, but they seem to be doing a pretty good balancing act. I'm just going to knock the water out of the bird bath here. Oh, here's my shadow. Hello. Hello. I'm just going to knock the water out of the bird bath and fill it with some fresh water, and looks like this feeder needs some seed, so I'm going to do that. Look at the little feather on top of the ice. Isn't that cute? See the stuff that's falling on the deck just blowing away. It's windy out there. Cold, bitterly cold. That should do for now. Oh, it's stuck. There, I'll go hang it back up. You can hear them in the bushes back there. The cold little birds. Okay. Let's see all these terrible moles popping up all over the place in our nice new backyard. I'm trying to trap them. There's the frozen ice out of the bird bath. There's some nice clean water. Yeah, we've been trying to catch these moles, but they're pretty sneaky anyway. Yeah, this bird tray's good because it helps catch the seeds so it doesn't all go in the garden. And I've switched to a no mess blend, so there's no seeds in shells there anymore to make a mess. I didn't mind when the feeder was on the ground, but now it's in the garden. So yeah, and there's our back of our house. Looks so empty on our deck now that it's winter time. You can hear, I'm sure you can hear the dogs again. Birds are all in those blackberry bushes back there. I wonder if you can hear them. Go back in so they can. It's less than a minute since I came inside, and you can already see there's some birds that are finding the feed. It's the same as this morning. You can see some on the ground coming along. This morning I put out the hummingbird feeder. We always bring it in overnight during cold weather, and I was hardly back in the house when that hummingbird, or a hummingbird, found it. So yeah, I always feel good in the winter, especially on a really cold day like this, seeing all the birds flocking to the feeder, because I know they really need the seed to keep warm this time of year. And see there, that seed tray is blowing back and forth, but they just take it all in stride. They sit inside it or sit on the side of it, and doesn't seem to bother them. There's the hummingbird, or one of them. We get a number of different ones that come visiting the feeder. Looks like the wind's died down a little bit, but you can still see the feeder swinging in the breeze. It actually comes in gusts, and then you can hear it kind of shake the house a little bit. When we were in Slovenia this fall, we were given these cookies by our tour guide, and I guess it's sort of a tradition of, I think, an expression of friendship. And I just noticed the Slovenia, the LOVE is in white instead of blue. I never noticed that before. Anyway, we were told we really probably shouldn't eat them. They're not really made to be eaten, but so I thought, well, that might make a nice thing to hang on the Christmas tree. So I'm going to string some red ribbon through this hole and make a hanger for it. So I do have 2 of them. So aren't they pretty? Yeah, I guess they're different color flowers. But yeah, I thought those were really cool. So I'm going to do that right now and then hang them on the tree. So there we go. Came out rather nice, I think. I was really debating about whether to keep the plastic wrap on or not. I'm kind of afraid if I take it off, the icing will be more easily damaged. So for now I've decided to leave the plastic wrap on and hope it doesn't look too tacky. But yeah, I think that makes for a very nice Christmas ornament. Well, hello. I figured it was about time I spoke to you face to face. This morning I've mostly been working on Cameron's socks. I really want to get these off the needles. So I'm happy to report that sock number 1 is now ready for a toe. And sock number 2 is about 28 rows away from the same spot. And as you can see, I have plenty of yarn to add a toe, but I don't think I would have had enough yarn to knit the sock as I initially had it, as the cuff length as I initially had. So I'm glad with my decision to rip them back to here and redo the heel and gusset. So that was a good decision. Last night I was able to work on my adventurous wrap and put in my rows for the day. And it's the right side. Yep, there you go. It's subtle, but there are 2 yarns running through here. They're quite similar in tone and color, but I can see from the camera that there's a little bit of difference there. You can see where that it is 2 different yarns. And the next color to go in there is this purple. But before I do that, I'm going to do, after I get back from curling tonight, I'm going to work on the other half and do my rows for the day. So this is how it looks now, and I'm going to be adding this color in. So yeah, that'll be tonight's evening knitting. And last night, after I worked on my adventurous wrap, I picked up my hat and did a pattern repeat and a little bit. So there it is. You can see it has cable and lace. Oops, lace. I'm continue to love it. I like how the colors are working up. There's a nice blend there. They're not pooling at all. And I think it's just going to be a really pretty hat. So I think right now what I'm going to do is make dessert for tomorrow night. And when I say make dessert, I really mean buy dessert. I'm going to go out and pick up a selection of little cheesecake bites and mini cream puffs and eclairs. Figure after a big dinner, nobody's going to want a really heavy dessert. And this way people can just kind of have a little bit of something sweet if they want. And they'll be good to have on hand through the holiday season too, just in case we have guests, or maybe after Christmas dinner I can put out some. So I think it'll be a good thing to have on hand. So that's what I'm going to do, is just go out and run to the store. So I will see you later. Bye. Okay, so this is what I got. Pralines and cream, mini eclairs, vanilla bean cheesecake bites, and coffee and cream cheesecake bites. They were out of the plain eclairs, so I like the cream puffs, so I might get Cameron to pick them up on his way home from work tomorrow. But even if I don't get them there, this should be a good selection. I believe I'm going to have to give this one a little try. Don't want to poison our guests, right? Okay, here goes. Quality control. They pass. Yep. Yes, they definitely pass. I'm going to have my cup of tea, do a little more knitting on Cameron's socks, eat my cheesecake bite, and then get ready for curling. So I will try and get this up and running before I leave. Wish us luck. See you tomorrow. Bye.